Today on CWN, band performed in front of thousands of people.
And football won the Battle of the Wildcats. I'm Emma.
And I'm Brandon. And today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Band had their first performance for the season in front of 2,000 people. We caught up with the students to see how they felt during the performance.
Hey guys, I'm Quentin. I'm here with Michael and Nick. So you guys played the band performance last week on Friday at against GP, and you guys played in front of thousands of people. Can you guys tell us about that?
Yes, it was actually a pretty fun experience being able to march again for this year. I think it's going pretty good.
And you guys played well, right?
Yes, I think we played well considering how early it is in the season. We even added a little bit of choreography.
That's great to hear. And you guys enjoyed your experience, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes, it was interesting and fun being back on the field.
That's great to hear. Back to you.
Challenge team will practice after school Wednesday and Thursday this week.
Listen up, Calallen. Senior ads are due this week. Caitlin is here to tell us more.
Good morning, Calallen. I'm here with Caitlin. So, Caitlin, can you tell us about senior ads?
Yeah, so our senior ad purchase deadline is going to be on September 9th, so you have a little bit less than a week to get that turned in. You can either do a $50 cash or check deposit to room 704, or if you want to go ahead and buy the ad in full, you can go to yearbookforever.com.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
FCCLA is still accepting members for the new year. Our next meeting is September 4th in room 206 at 8:30 a.m. Stop by to pick up your morning meeting pass today.
We spoke lines in the library about speeches and student council. Let's see what they had to say.
Hi, Cats. Just a heads up that it is time to elect class officers. So if you are interested in becoming a class officer for your class, you can stop by the library and pick up an application this week. All applications are due by Monday, September 9th by 4 p.m. We're looking forward to a great group of class officers this year. Thanks.
Now let's send it over to Callie with Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Calallen Volleyball played hard this weekend at their last tournament, also made Photo of the Week. So make sure to go check that out at Calallen Wildcat Yearbook if you haven't already. Now that's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Callie.
Now let's send it to Maddie with a quick rundown of sports after this quick break.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cookin'. Cross country attended the Flower Bluff Invite on Friday. Our girls won first place. Great job, girls. We interviewed a couple of the runners to see how they did.
Morning, Cats. I'm Adrian Jimenez. I'm here with Chloe Brown. Chloe, tell me, you guys had a cross country meet last Friday. Can you tell me how you did in the team?
I did pretty well. I got fourth, but a couple of girls didn't run the right race, so I got third overall. Not only that, a couple of other girls got really good places, and we placed first overall as a team.
That's great. All right, let's take it back to the studio.
Last Friday night, our Wildcat football team had a game against Gregory Portland. Great job winning the Battle of the Wildcats. We spoke with some of the players to get some of the information on how the game went.
Hey Cats, I'm Grant. I'm here with Ricky. So Ricky, I heard you had a great game this Friday. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I had 2 rushing touchdowns, and I had like 250 yards. But I couldn't do it without the O-line. The O-line did a lot for me, and they made great gaps for me.
That's awesome. How did the rest of the team do?
Our offense did very good, but our defense had a couple struggles, but we came out with the win at the end on the 2-point conversion.
That's great. That's all from us. Back to the studio.
We interviewed Coach Cave, one of our many football coaches here on campus, about the new defense for this year. Let's see what he had to say.
Good morning, Calallen TV. I'm here with Coach Cave. Coach Cave, I heard we have a new defense going into this year. How do we feel about adjusting to that?
Yeah, so I know you guys ran an odd front last year. We've switched over to an even front, a 4-3. The biggest changes are kind of on the ends there, and even how we do pass coverage. Everything's been a complete 180 from what we had been doing here, and I've really seen a lot of change week after week after week. We're getting better and better and better, and I expect the same this week against Alice. Should be better than last week.
And what adjustments do you think we need to make going into next week?
Well, it's going to be a completely different game plan. I think Alice is going to try to get in a bunch of oversets and kind of mash on us a little bit. So we've got some new adjustments for that this week.
That's all from us. Back to the studio.
Volleyball had a tournament last week. They fought hard and did great. Let's take it to a couple of the players to get the rundown on that.
Hey Cats, it's Juniper, and today I'm here with Autumn and Layla. So Autumn, last weekend we had a tournament in Sherilyn placing 6 out of 24 teams. How do you think we did?
I think overall we didn't do our best. I think we were really tired at the end of the weekend, but we stuck it out and we ended up going 3-2 over the whole weekend.
And Layla, tonight we play here against Cuero. What are your game predictions?
I think we will be able to sweep them in 3. We have faced them before in the Cuero tournament, so I think we're prepared, and we watched some film just to view them.
Thank you so much. Back to the studio.
As we all know, cheer performed at our first pep rally on Friday. We absolutely loved watching them perform. It's always so fun. We spoke with some of our cheerleaders to see how they felt about it.
Hey Wildcats, today I'm here with Abby. Can you tell us a little bit about the first pep rally?
Yeah, so we were pretty nervous for the first pep rally, but we put in a lot of work over the first weeks of school, and we really came together, and I think it turned out really good.
Thanks, Abby, and back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you, Brandon.
Thank you, Maddie.
Now it's time for James to tell us all about today's weather forecast right after this short break.
I tell you, man, chicken Alfredo is better than chicken nuggets. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know?
Hey guys.
They're both good. What are you talking about? We're talking about chicken Alfredo and chicken nuggets, yo.
I like the chicken Alfredo.
Hey, that's a tornado.
Oh my god.
Come on, Diego. What's happening? Oh my God! Guys, hurry up! Get inside. There's a tornado. Now what do we do? We're in a weight room. There's weights, and there's a tornado outside. What do you think we should do? We should get these games! Heck yeah! Ray, shut up. 85, 90, 95, 100. You play my game. The white one. No!
Good morning, guys. I'm here with Miss Lyons from the library. So what would we do if we were in the library and a code gray was called?
Well, first of all, we need to know that a code gray is severe weather. So probably we're looking at thunderstorms or a tornado. If a tornado was coming this way, we'd want to get away from the windows. There'd be flying debris, and we want to get as close to an interior concrete wall as possible.
If you cannot get to the FEMA Dome, which is a place of safety, the next best thing is to go in a hallway in an interior building. If you are on a second floor, you need to come down to the first floor and stay away from windows as much as possible. You want to be surrounded by brick walls. That's the safest place to be.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast today brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. Well, we may not be getting a code gray today, folks, but we certainly will be getting some thunderstorms as more rain continues to move onshore from a low pressure system that is over the Gulf. Currently, temperatures are in the lower 80s with those heat indices in the lower 90s. How about that? With a bunch of with significant cloud cover, if not complete over the region, 15% chance of rain, and winds out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour as of right now. And looking on the Doppler radar, there is almost more color than we have seen in a while, with a very, very large swath of green and yellow, and some small red and even some pinkish areas in the middle of this rotating system. This is a low pressure system that's currently sitting offshore of Calhoun County, and it's kind of rotating in this sort of motion. You get that with low pressure systems, which means that any thunderstorms that impact Corpus Christi or specifically Calallen will be making this northern arcing motion. So keep an eye on that. We also have that aerial flood watch for portions of today and tomorrow for a slight risk of flash flooding. Remember, you need to heed all weather warnings, and more importantly, do not drive or walk through flooded roadways. Looking at your 2 to 10, temperatures are going to remain at a maximum of about 85 and 96, cooling off as the day goes on with a low of about 80 and 88 at 10 p.m., with those rain chances ranging between 15 and 60% throughout the day. And at your 2, 6, and 10, they will be 15, 25, and 30 respectively, with those northeasterly winds continuing as the storms continue to move on shore. And looking onto your 3-day, tomorrow and Wednesday we'll definitely be seeing some more showers and thunderstorms, or rather tomorrow and Thursday. I'm sorry about that technical difficulty there, folks. But temperatures, they will remain between 87 and 91 degrees, with those heat indices right at around the 100 mark. Tomorrow and the day afterwards, we'll see more rain, likely at a 50% chance, with widespread AM showers and then scattered AM showers respectively, with those north and northeasterly winds staying at about 5 to 15 miles an hour as rain clears up going into Friday. And with that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, James. Attention teachers, club sponsors, and staff. Please send all your announcements to CalallenTV@gmail.com.
And that's all of your announcements for today. But now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, did you hear about the famous pickle?
No, Brandon. Why?
They said he was a real big dill.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always, stay classy, Calallen.